Hey guys, I'm Nancy and welcome to my reading nook. Third video tonight. Heck yeah. I'm trying to get back in the swing of this YouTube thing. So, I told you in my TBR video, my TBR pineapple, that I changed up the books that were in my TBR pineapple. I'm now going to go through those books and tell you what's all in my TBR pineapple. Yay, okay. I've also got them all set up so I can show you them all. First one is Pet Cemetery, which I've tried to read this a million times, and I've even started it. But I have no follow-through. Let's hope. Red Dragon, which is like the first, Pet Cemetery. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows about Pet Cemetery, Stephen King book. It just recently came out, or we're making like a remake of it. Red Dragon, it's the first appearance of Hannibal Lecter. Without Merit, it's about a wild-ass family. Don't actually know. I've also started it. That's a trend you'll see a lot of the times. I've started books, haven't ever finished them. Thin, Rich, Pretty. I don't think I've started this one. It just seems really interesting. I don't really know what it's about. I don't feel like reading the back right now. Carrie, which is another Stephen King. Oh, it doesn't even say the title. Carrie, which is another Stephen King. Yeah. Got a lot of Stephen King. And then Cujo. Carrie is about a young girl who ends up having telepathic powers, and Cujo is about a Saint Bernard who gets rabies. Black Dahlia, which is about a real-life murder, and it's like from the police detectives. I don't think it's like 100% factual. I think the murder was real. Hey look, I started this one too. The murder was real, but the cops in the book aren't real. If that makes sense. Bear Towns, which I got this one because of Books in Lala. I get lots of books because of Books in Lala. But, yeah. It's about a small town and, like, a hockey team who does some bad stuff. Breaking Dawn, because I've read every other Twilight and I haven't finished Breaking Dawn. And guess what? I started it. I'm a good 78 pages in. Haven't finished it. Read the other 3 Twilights, so. Next is The Da Vinci Code, which I think I've also started. Again, I have a bad habit. Can you guys tell? I swear I've started this one. I just don't know where I'm at. I'm somewhere in this book. But yeah, The Da Vinci Code, which is a really famous book that I think they turned into a movie. So, the next one is Hideaway. I've really wanted to read Dean Koontz because of another booktuber I watch. Edward Lorne, I think. I don't know. It's late at this point, but anyway, we're just gonna Hideaway. No clue what it's about, but I found it at Goodwill. So, the next one, The Restorer. Now, I told you guys I have a bad habit of starting books and never finishing them. And this is a good one to point that out. I'm 190 pages into this book. Never finished it. Never finished it. Why? I don't know. I just got bored and stopped reading it. Next one is Baby Doll. Oh, this one, I got annoyed because I'm a good 90 pages into this one. It's about a girl who can see ghosts. She does cemetery restorations. She can see ghosts. She gets asked by this detective to help her solve this murder, and she, like, falls in love with him or some shit. I'm 190 pages in, and I don't even know. Baby Doll is about an 11-year-old girl who ends up going to live with her grandmother and her grandmother's maid and her grandmother's maid's daughter. And the maid and the maid's daughter do some kind of like hoodoo, whatever. Yeah, I think I'm a good 30 pages. Yeah, good 30 pages into that one. Next one is The Girl on the Train, which I found at a thrift store for 10 cents. So, I have not started reading it yet, but I got it. This one is technically 3 books, but the only one that's in the TBR is Interview with the Vampire. Again, thrift store, like 10 cents. I've seen bits and pieces of Interview with the Vampire, the movie, and I've always kind of wanted to read it, and now I can, because I have this big-ass book. Okay, the next one is Broken Angels. I don't really know what it's about, but again, 10 cents at a thrift store. The cover caught my attention. The name and then the cover both caught my attention, so that's why I got that. In the Wilderness, I don't really know what it's about either. It was $1 at the Dollar Tree, and then I read the thing, and it's pretty interesting. It's about like this woman who moves to the woods, and there's also this man in the woods. Different Seasons by Stephen King. Again, you guys know, as my sister calls me, I'm a fake Stephen King fan because I've never read a full Stephen King book. She's only ever read one, but she thinks that makes her better than me. Anyway, this is 4 short stories by Stephen King. It has The Body, which is what Stand By Me is based off. It's got 3 other ones. They're all based on different seasons. The 4 different seasons. And the final book in the TBR Pineapple is Gerald's Game, which is also a Stephen King. And I know I'm a good, at least like 5-10 pages into this one. Or at least I thought I was. Maybe I took my bookmark out. I know I started this one. Anyway, it's about a husband and wife who end up going to their vacation home to try to spice up the relationship. One thing leads to another, and she's pretty much trapped, having to try to survive. Netflix ended up making an original movie based off of it, and I watched the movie and decided I wanted the book. So, gonna be reading that hopefully soon. Well, my last video of the night, hopefully. TBR Pineapple, man. I love it. It's so cute. But that's what's in it this time. I still have all the pieces of paper that was in the first one, so I can always just put them all back and go through that TBR at some point. I'm trying to see how long I've been filming, but I can't see. I think it's like 7 minutes. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go, guys. Gotta take all my makeup off and try to get some sleep at some point tonight and put away all these books. So, good night. I'm gonna try to film more for the whole YouTube thing. But now that I'm in college, I have a roommate, so I can only film when she's not here. Bye, guys.